Ohio gozaimasu. Good morning, Michelle the Share Marketer here. Friday. I'm so tired that I'm doing this video with coffee in hand and I'm sitting down. So today I want to talk about me. Now, before you click and say, I don't want to hear anything about you, Michelle, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about mindset, excuses, and energy and what they have to do with habit forming. I want to share with you the struggles that I've been having with a habit that I've been trying to build. And I'm hoping that what I share with you can actually be of value to you as you try to, whether it be, a lot of people when the new year starts, they have New Year's resolutions. They're going to exercise more. They're going to eat better. This can apply to your business, to your health, your personal life, whatever. The things that happen when you're trying to form a habit that kind of knock you back off and make you say, to hell with it. Forget it. I'm about to eat this chocolate cake. Mindset, excuses, and energy. All right, let's dig in. I've been reading a book called The 5 a.m. Club. No, I'm done with it. I'm actually listening to it for a second time. I listened to it on Audible. And it's by Robin Sharma. You can get the book. It talks about the power of getting up in the morning. And it's just a very powerful book. It talks about productivity and just being the best you that you can be. Now, one of the things in this book are different formulas, are things that you can apply to your life to be more productive and to be your better self. One of the things is called the 20-20-20 formula. I'm not going to get into the book. Go buy it. Read it. I suggest it. It's a great book. But the 20-20-20 formula is you get up at 5 a.m., 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of meditation, 20 minutes of personal development. Now, last week, I was rocking it. I was all, woo, I'm doing it. Yeah, baby. Week 2. I'm so tired I can't even think straight. I have been struggling to stay awake. I don't know where all that energy and all that power I had to do stuff went, but it's gone. Okay. Now, one thing the book tells you about is it says when you are forming a habit, the middle is messy. I'm in the messy part of forming this habit. Okay. What's happening is all week, like I said, I've been feeling tired. This morning, I not only didn't get up in time for 5 a.m., I didn't get up until 5:15. I sat up, shoot. Oh, it's 5:15. You missed it. Laid back down, got under the covers. Fought in my head back and forth. 10 minutes passed. Get up. You can do it. Just go do it. It doesn't matter. It's okay that it's not exactly 5 o'clock. Do the 20-20-20. So what if it's now 5:30? Get up and do it. So I don't know if you noticed, I've talked about energy, talked about excuses. Continuing on with excuses, I start to exercise. Now, for me, my exercising is I'm not doing workouts and stuff like that. I'm doing dancing. I love to dance. I've taken African belly dancing, hip hop, ballet, jazz. All over the years, I've taken many forms of dancing. So as a dancer, there's warm-ups, there's things that you do, there's parts of your body that you move. I'm doing me, and my 20 minutes of exercise is dancing. Feel the music. I love it. Today, I not only couldn't feel the music, but I couldn't even break a sweat. Damn it. Okay. Move on to meditation. Well, I couldn't get the dog in the house. Okay. So I said, you know what? Just forget it. The exercise is not going good. I can't get the dog in because one thing I don't like is when I start to meditate and the dog tries to knock on the door. It does sound like knocking to come in. So I was like, I'm not even going to start meditating. Just forget it. Excuses. Then I sat there and I thought, you know what? Something triggered me yesterday. And I thought, is the fact that my emotions and thoughts were kind of offset, is that the whole reason I overslept? Is that why I don't really have the energy? Is that why I'm making the excuses? And so what I decided to do, I didn't even actually decide it. I just started doing it. I started formulating what I was going to share in a video because I thought I can't be the only person that's tried to start forming and establishing a habit and getting in the messy part of it all and coming up with problems with energy, not feeling like doing it, giving myself excuses, and just not having my mindset on point to have the fortitude to keep going on. So I thought about what I was going to say. Dog finally decided to come in, and then I did my meditation. Well, during the meditation, I fell asleep, so I lost even more time. So why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this to say that when you are trying to form a habit, you have got to have a shield of resilience. You have got to be equipped and armed to handle when these type of things come across your path, because they will. Now, what I really want to talk about is the mindset, okay? Now, I talk about being authentic, so I'm not going to give you the textbook definition of mindset. I'm not going to go talk about what everybody else is saying about mindset. I'm going to come to you from my experience about mindset. I pray, I meditate, I have affirmations, I listen to, books that are, encouraging, inspirational, all that kind of stuff. But this is the point I want to hammer in today. You can have all the mindset and the power and the strength, but when emotions and thoughts come in, we're human, that can get you off track, what do you do then? So let me give you an example. If you've ever been through a traumatic experience, or you've ever just been through a very tough time, and you're on the path to healing, there are things that I call triggers. And these triggers are things like you could hear somebody say something, you could see something that reminds you of the past, you could, there could be an action that someone could do that could trigger you to think back to the depression, the anger, the fear, the hurt, the depression, the anxiety, the different things that you experienced when you were going through your struggle. Now, like I said, even if you have your mindset on point, thoughts, when you're going back to the past, okay, you're worrying about something happening in the past, these triggers happen and they make you concerned about, will it repeat in my future? And see, all these things are going on in your head. So what happened to me today is when I was sitting there feeling like, okay, I couldn't get my exercise, I can't meditate, I'm not even going to do this, excuses, energy, all this stuff's going on. This is what I did. When I talk about being equipped for when you're trying to build a habit and your mindset gets off track, you have got to have a powerful why. Why are you doing what you're doing? A couple years ago, I got pre-screened. They had a biometric screening. I found out that I was pre-diabetic. Well, guess what? My why to not fall into the category of diabetes, because it runs, it's very prevalent in my family. I got a trainer, I exercise, I changed my eating. My why was so strong that all the years that I've tried to stick to eating in an exercise program, I stuck to it and I lost the weight because that's all I had to do was lose some weight, the doctor said, and then I could get back on track. And I did. But my why was powerful. I was determined because of my why. So regardless of when I was too tired, regardless of, the weather's bad, I don't feel like driving to the gym, regardless of all that, my determination to stick to my why kept me going. The next thing, let me see. So I wrote it down. When I think about, when I'm trying to form a habit and I start to stumble and fumble, I think about my why, but then I also got to give myself kudos and say, look how far you've come. Look at your growth. So your why and your growth. Look how far you've come. I don't care if you're only on day 3 of forming your habit. You're 3 days better off than you were before you even tried. And The mere fact that your mindset is shifting to try to do something to improve yourself, that's huge. You got to give yourself credit. You've got to say, you know what? Good job. You're growing. Keep it going. And then the third thing is gratitude. Now, I apply gratitude even throughout the day. If something frustrates me or irritates me, I stop and think, I have so much to be thankful for. Electricity, heat, phone, food, my mind. I mean, there's things that I'm breathing. There's things that we take for granted that when all hell is breaking loose and you don't feel like sticking to what you said you're going to do and you want to give up, there's basic things that you can be thankful for. The people in your life, your fur angels, there's things that you can be thankful for that can trump, I don't want to use that word, that can give you that resilience, that power, that energy to realize, you know what? I have so much to be thankful for. That I feel good. And I'm not saying these things are a magical formula that are going to wipe away your frustrations. What I'm coming to you today and what I'm saying is this. When you are trying to build a habit, I don't care what everybody else is saying. I'm being authentic to my path and what I'm doing. There are going to be times when you're forming the habit and you know this. You know that you have tried to start to do something and you've either run out of the energy, your why isn't strong enough, and you just have so many excuses. And you say to hell with it. But I'm here to tell you, even if, like today, I didn't quite get everything of the 2020 formula, but that doesn't mean, oh, you know what? I'm throwing in the damn towel, forget it. I messed, one day it wasn't just right. I'm just going to forget it. We're not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Do the best that you can in trying to build this habit. And I'm telling you, it is going to pay off. So, energy, excuses, mindset. When your mindset, no matter how strong you've built it up, when your mindset is kind of shaking, that wall, that strength is kind of wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. When it starts to wobble, you got to think about your why. You've got to think about how far you've come in your growth, and you got to think about your gratitude. See, I got to look at my notes. I'm so tired I can't even keep my thoughts straight. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Remember, again, your why, how far you come, your growth, and your gratitudes. Try to apply that to your mindset when the excuses, the lack of energy, and all these different things come across your path to keep you from not staying the course on the habit that you are trying to form. That said, keep your head up and keep moving forward. Bye-bye.